Hi, this is GS from Uooe organization, University of Online Education. Today we are discussing of the topic about I'm going to give introduction to the JavaScript and also discuss few topics like about variables and data types in today's session. First of all, what is JavaScript? JavaScript is a scripting language. it is used for client-side scripting. If you see PHP means it is a server-side scripting. We can run JavaScript by saving file on desktop itself. We need not to save the HTML file on server because JavaScript is a client-side scripting language. So we can run in the desktop itself without placing any server. Actually, JavaScript is introduced in 1995 and it is developed by Netscape. The uses of JavaScript is scripting is for validation purpose, and also we can put some drop down alert boxes, pop-up windows, and mostly JavaScript is useful for validation purpose. So in JavaScript there are number of types. Like in PHP we have variables, data types, operators, functions, loops, and event handling, form validation, everything. And there are number of concepts to discuss in JavaScript. Today in JavaScript we are going to discuss about what is variable and what is data types. Normally I am explaining this JavaScript in Dreamweaver editor itself. Up to now I explained HTML in Notepad. In order to get a basic idea on editor, I explained HTML on Notepad. Right now I am explaining JavaScript in Dreamweaver itself. So for every the script types of JavaScript is script, and type will be test/JavaScript. And for CSS we have style tags, and PHP we have PHP tags. Like that, same like for JavaScript also its one tag is script tag. I'm going to save this file on my desktop, creating folder called JavaScript. Right now we are discussing about what is variable in JavaScript. We can save itself in desktop because it is a client side. We can run without saving in server. So variable.html, like I'm saving. Okay, I'm going to run this on browser. Just go into that folder and click. You can see an empty page because we didn't define any content on that Dreamweaver. So you can see responses. Let me close this. Okay. I'm opening on Mozilla, Google Chrome. Open it. Google Chrome. I'm facing some problem with Mozilla, so I'm opening this on Google Chrome. For JavaScript purpose, we can use now any editor. Either we can write JavaScript in Notepad as like same like as HTML, and also we can use Eclipse, Notepad, and ++. And depending upon our flexibility, we can use. For my flexibility, I feel comfortable with the Dreamweaver, so I'm using the Dreamweaver as an editor. And we can also run this JavaScript in any kind of browser. Maybe it is on Mozilla or Google Chrome or Opera. We can run any browser. HTML tags and JavaScript tags are supportable for any kind of browser. Okay, here empty page is displaying right now. So what is variable? What is variable in JavaScript? Variable is used to store information. Suppose I have one name. like string name like hi how are you. I mean this is a string. I mean but I want to store this information to one variable called where. It is user defined, anything it can be, like something like something like test I'm putting to just text val. I mean this is how we declare variable with equal to symbol. What does it means this entire content is represent to a value called text val. Text val is nothing but a variable. So we are calling this variable as variable is nothing but it is used to store information so that we can use the bill later. Suppose I'm going to print this one like alert. I mean alert is used for pop-up. I mean if you see any website of validation, please enter first name or last name, it will display on pop-up itself. So by using alert box you can display content on pop-up. Suppose if I print text val, in browser, if I refresh here means, if you see here in alert box you can see that hi how are you, where are you. I mean I'm not calling this content, but I am calling the variable which store this content. So this is how actually, I mean for every variable we must declare where is a keyword. I mean it is represent with to variable. Suppose if I remove means it's work, it doesn't find any error, it still works. But in a systematic format we must declare where in front of any variable. I mean this is what is variable in JavaScript. Variable is nothing but it is used to store an information. So because I can't use every time this kind of matter, so I just replace this information to a one single variable and I'm going to use that variable. This is how variables are useful. Suppose even if I want to print some matter like I'm going to save this entire matter to a single variable, because if I want to use this content means I can't use this much long content on every page. So I'm going to store this in entire content into one variable called content. It's user defined, it can be anything, either content or anything name. So if I print, so I can print this variable. I mean in JavaScript document.write. Document.write is used to print data. I mean if you see C or C++, we have printf and scanf in order to print content. In PHP we have echo. Echo is nothing but it display content of variable. Like that we have document.write. I mean it is used to display content on website of a JavaScript. If you see here, so I mean I'm not printing this entire content, I'm just printing that variable. So I am getting the information is called entire string information. So this is the way how to declare a variable. I mean we have to define where keyword and it is a user defined name and it will equal. Equal is nothing but it is you can consider it is an operator and this is a content. I mean this is how to use variables and how to print it. And coming to the next, data types. I mean in JavaScript data types are plays very key role and it is very important concept in JavaScript. Actually what are the data types means, normally It is various types. I mean, in mostly in JavaScript we discussed about 6 data types. Like there is integer, string, boolean, array, null, and undefined. Right now we are going to discuss what is number data type, what is string data type, what is boolean data type, what is array, null, and undefined in JavaScript. So first of all, let's discuss about what is number. I mean, this number means it is a value. I mean, that can be processed for calculation, and it does not enclose them. I mean, integer, it has like something like number is nothing like a integer, a number between 0 to 9. We can consider number as a 0 to 9. Suppose if you say where x is a variable, it is defined with number. I mean, this is how the number can be defined. I mean, it is used to define in for a calculation purpose or addition, multiplication, such kind of function. This number data type will be useful, where y equal to 10. So if I want to calculate, means I can calculate like x plus y. I mean, we can in next section we are going to discuss about operators. At that time I can tell you what is the operators. I mean, actually this is how the number data type is useful in JavaScript. And another thing is string. In previous I placed set of characters. I mean, string is nothing but a set of characters placed between double quotes. I mean, suppose when I'm discussing about variable, I showed you that a set of characters I placed this and I assigned this to one variable, like I told that this part is a variable which stored the information. I mean, what is string means, this is considered as a string. I mean, this is the set of characters which placed between double quotes. So it is considered as a string. So that's the difference. Variable is nothing but it is used to store information. String is nothing but that information which store in double quotes as a set of characters. And another thing is boolean. I mean, boolean has two values. One is either true or false. I mean, it is positive means it is yes means true, no means false. Suppose I have value for x equal to 10. I'm writing condition. I mean, I'm just showing what is boolean. I mean, this condition we will discuss about conditional operator. Just a look. If x is greater than 20, this is the boolean. I mean, boolean means it is just two condition. Either if the condition matches means it display s as a true, else it is displayed written false. So we can consider this as a boolean. I mean, it is written false because 10 is not greater than 20. So it displays false. Suppose if I give here x as 30 means x is that is greater than 20, so it display true. I mean, this is how the with the boolean data types are considered in JavaScript. And another thing is array, another data type. I mean, we discussed about number, string and boolean. Now we are going to discuss about array. Normally, not only in JavaScript, arrays concepts are very important in PHP also, because array is nothing but it is a collection of items. I mean, array is used to store multiple values in a single variable. If you say, while I'm discussing about variable, I just showed you how to say variable, single statement. But in array, we can save multiple items in one variable. So we can consider as a array as a special variable. We store multiple data at a time. I will show you. Normally in JavaScript, array will be something like we have to define array with new keyword array. In between these closures, we will display the content. Suppose apple, multiple data I am inserting in array apple. Different things I am inserting one array, different items. This is how actually array will look be something cat. So this is one array. I am storing this one array into a variable var, something like user defined var. So this is actually an array. I mean, this is array which holding multiple data like apple, orange, parrot, cat. It is saved to one variable. So we can say that array is a special variable which hold multiple records at a time. Suppose if I want to get one record, suppose like alert. I mean, I already told you alert is display pop-up. Suppose I want to say that this is about I will show you. Something like 0. If I run this, want to display one alert box. Zero. Alert. I mean, actually array will set position as in numeric format. Suppose apple, it will place as 0, and orange it is represent as 1, and parrot is represent 2, and cat represent 3. Suppose if I want orange position, means I want to display array val as val of 1 in alert box. Let me check. Why it's not working? Let me check actually this is working or not. Alert. Hi. just checking. Actually it has to, even alert box has to display. Yes, it's working. So there might be a problem with creating a value array. Let me take like I'm just printing one, I'm placing only one value, removing remaining. Actually this is the debug process. While developing application, definitely we will face such kind of issues. We can't find out what is exact issue. So we need, this is the process of steps debugging. We have to do step by step. So first of all, I created array, it's not showing any value, so I just placed one, and I will just check this. And if I refresh, new array is right. Check. Let me check in Firefox. I can debug in Firefox easily. Let me close our theme file in Firefox. Actually in JavaScript, if you face any errors, means in Mozilla we can see where exactly what mistake we did, but right now this Mozilla is not working properly. That's the user for maximum all developers prefer Mozilla, because debugging process in Mozilla is very flexible compared to this Google Chrome. I think this is a browser issue. Actually this is the correct element. It has to, this is the, it has to display position. Suppose this is the way how to define array in JavaScript, like apple, orange, okay. Suppose if I want to print if I want to get one value like banana value will be, position will be 3 or 2, 0, 1, 2. So I can get that particular value like value of 2. I'm saving. So suppose this one to one value called v1. It is user defined, and if I print alert of v1 means it should print banana. I'm facing a big problem with the browser. Okay, this is how normally we create array, and we get value of an array in JavaScript. This is in Java, not only in JavaScript. Array is very upcoming in PHP or in further concept. We repeatedly discuss about these arrays, because array has very key role in either in JavaScript as well as in PHP. So we can discuss more about an array. So another data type is object. Object is nothing but it is everything in JavaScript. We can say that either it is string, and in JavaScript everything is an object. This apple is a string because it is a character placed between two double quotes. So we can consider this as a string. String is an object, number is an object, array is an object, function is an object. JavaScript allows us to define our own object, user defined objects. Suppose suppose I'm just defining one. This is how to create an object. New is the keyword. I'm defining one object as a function. This is how to create object in JavaScript. Suppose now to this object I am assigning one value. I mean dot is a concatenation and it will mix with name equal to some like bench. I'm saving this, and another object is car dot color, bench color. I'm going to do color is white. So I just created an object, and to that object I am assigning names. I mean it's nothing but variables. Suppose if I want to print this one is document dot name. Let me check. I was creating a lot of fishes today. Just go to this. I'm running this variable. Variable is JavaScript type what we did up to on this variable. Let me open in this on Google Chrome. Okay. Yeah, it's open. So let me print like I just created one object called car equal to some new object, and for the car I defined one name called bench. Right now I'm going to create that print that bench in document dot right. Suppose let me check whether the name is printing or not. Let me check by adding the function, because it's not right now, it's not working. Let me check whether it's working or not. Yes, then it's working. So I mean, let me create an object like a car. Let's just suppose I will take another object like color. White. Suppose if I want to print these two variables in one statement, suppose I'm going to print these two car color and white in one statement in document that right. So I will define like and with plus, and the plus is nothing but it is allow string. Car is plus statement. I'm going to give color. I mean it is nothing but color. So the bench is white. So it has to display like that. Bench is white. I mean this, if you see here in document format, we are printing two different variables in one statement. I mean if you are going to add any string, I mean is nothing but a string which is placed between two variables. So I separated this with a plus operator and placed a string and this car. Actually while creating an object, actually we are discussing about object. So actually it has to work. And I'm enabling car new object. So I can't understand why this object creation is not working. Actually this is the way how to define object, and coming I have to take a look, and I will explain brief in next session. I mean where I did wrong in these objects. Actually if you hide object is working. I mean in order to test debugging, my Mozilla is not working. Okay, I will debug, and I will intimate you in next session how to create a object in next session also. I will take an introduction once again on objects in data types of objects in next session, because here we are facing a little bit problem and some debugging problem, so we are not getting the result. It is displaying empty. So I will take a look, and I will discuss once again about objects in next video. Okay, I mean this is how, I mean we discussed about data types in JavaScript. We discussed about numbers, strings, booleans, array, and object. And another thing is undefined. Undefined is nothing but it is suppose I have one value. Undefined data type is nothing but suppose I have one value, variable. Value. I'm defining this is value. If I print this, an alert means alert of variable means a display. This is value. Suppose if this value doesn't contain anything, if you see here, it is undefined. I mean undefined is nothing but if you are trying to print one variable which doesn't have any value, at the time we can consider the value as an undefined value. Okay, and suppose if we have like this, yeah, if you see here, you are seeing one empty means it is null. I mean right now we are discussing about what is undefined and what is null. I mean what is undefined means a value which doesn't have anything. I mean even it doesn't have empty spaces. At that time the value is considered as undefined value. Undefined. Suppose if a value is assigned, I mean equal is for assigning, but it has empty, means it is considered as null. I mean this is how the JavaScript data types works in JavaScript. That's it for today about data types in JavaScript.